All right, so I'm gonna play this for you guys. You tell me what you think you hear because I'm trying to make out what I hear. Um, this is 2:26:8, 4:45 to 4:50, so it's about 3:47 a.m. Here we go, and I know it's kind of hard to understand, but here we go. So right there, I feel like I hear "put her body with Ethan." And you can't get caught slipping because if you really play this, sounds like Illuminati, Illuminati. But these words are not. This is not normal speech, so you got to understand. There's stuff being said here, but it's mushed together. So that's just one thing. It could be totally different, but it's almost like I've listened to this audio so much that I'm trying to understand the words that are really being said. Which because I know everyone hears different shit. Oh, I hear this, I hear that, I get it. But the way I look at this audio is these words are weird. Like the spaces, like you could tell with the spaces between the words that it was chopped. Now we listen to it, so we keep hearing it over and over. It's going to sound like defense, defense. But I think that's what's playing it because I really think it's Ethan. So we'll slow it up. We'll put it to like 88 BPM. This way it plays it slower. Still fucking fast as shit, right? It's like, we'll slow it down a little bit more. Ain't it crazy? crazy? Ain't it crazy that there's two voices in there on top of each other? Like, you hear them. And then it sounds like someone saying Haley or Kaylee. And then just look, he's there. There's that guy. He's in the fucking the no man's land. They're here, man. Eh, They're all here. This is the only evidence I can look at and believe Brian's innocent. Nobody else is innocent. Nobody else is bullshit. Nobody else's documents. I don't give a fuck about anyone's theory. What I'm telling you is when I get down into shit, I want the fucking footage, right? And that's all I want. All right, what's the narrative I'm looking at, right? I'm looking at the narrative that this car stalked his house for 45 minutes before going in and shanking four people up and calling it a day, right? That's the narrative. But this right here is people talking. So if these people are talking for an hour straight, if we could find any little sentence that shows that these people talking know what was going on at that time, then we have to believe the narrative is bullshit. And that's how I feel right now. I know I can never be 100% sure what the fuck is going on with this bullshit. But what I could tell you is I hear people talking, okay? And maybe I hear these people saying the victims' names, and maybe I hear other things also. You know, it's almost, in my opinion, the time right now is about 3:49 a.m. in the morning on the regular camera. If we were looking at real time, um, because when you watch my videos, right, I'll put a text, right, so you guys could understand this. Make sure it's recorded. Pull it down a little too. You see the clock up top, right here, next to the record button over here, right? So all you do is got to add 3:45 a.m. That's when we started. Add 4 minutes and 7 seconds. You'd be at 3:49:07, give or take seconds because I'm slowing the speed down. So when you slow speed down the beats per minute, it's going to make it longer than 5 minutes. So then it wouldn't really be 3:49:07. It might be 3:49. It all depends because now we're changing the speed of what we're trying to hear. Um, and that's what I'm trying. That's all I'm trying to do is if I could hear 5 seconds of clear audio where these guys are admitting to knowing what the fuck is going on, then it kills the whole narrative that you've ever been told, and you're being lied to. That's all. Could this be a nothing burger? Sure, sure it can. But if we could identify these voices talking somewhat, saying Kelly's name, Maddie's name, Xana's name, Ethan's fucking name during this time, then I am most likely convinced that these people, whoever they're talking to, know about the crime. I don't know who it is. I don't know where the voices are coming from. This camera's outside. So most likely, to me, these voices are coming from outside, right? That's how I feel. This camera's outside. We're most likely hearing people outside. If we don't see these people on camera in front of us, then they're most likely behind us or on the side of us. So when you have this camera on 1112, it's hanging out of a fucking looks like a light bulb. These cameras, you think they're shitty cameras? That's fine. These motherfuckers, these shitty cameras always pick up good fucking sound. I don't care what anyone says. I had, $100 camera before. Uh, and I could hear people fucking more than 60 feet away. So you gotta understand if these voices are outside, then these people are outside. These cars that keep driving by are most likely seeing or talking to these people that are actually outside. I don't believe we're hearing what's in the house. You might hear thuds, yeah, that might be in the house, but I have a feeling that the majority of this talking is going on outside of the house. If that's by the back patio or by the fucking front parking lot, I'm not too sure. You would really have to do a test, start talking. You know what I mean? You would need to really know specifically. You would have to run a test on these voices. It blows my mind that these voices are not a big ordeal. I'm actually done with this video. I will, what I'm working on now is individually uploading these things at 5 minutes. Because what you got to understand, what I did here now is I don't even want to tell you what I did because I don't want people uh, doing. But I tried to normalize the vocals. I tried to clean the vocals, right? Clean them. No modulation, because when people start adding modulators to their audio, you will start hearing people speaking, and that's just not real at all. But we also have a mastering to bring out to the sound to make it sound a little better. So right now we have it stacked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have this audio 6 times being stacked. So the volume's gonna go up. And we're gonna be able to hear some things. So we're gonna hear some things in the flat lines. We're gonna hear some things at this. But what I'm saying is I'm trying to upload an authentic every 5 minutes. I'm gonna drop these things, and then maybe I'll put it together in one big thing. But yeah, it's tough to put words on the screen because I can make, sometimes I hear things and I can make it be three different things. Like we heard, it sounded like defense, it sounded like Ethan, it sounded like what are you gonna do for the weekend? That's where I'm at with these things. It's like every time I hear something, it could be 4 to 5 different things. You know. That's why I don't put words on the screen, and I don't think anyone should put words on the screen. But there is some things that are undeniably the word. I will say that there is a lot of audio in these where you're like, okay, I know that word is work. Like work, like you knew it's okay, that's it. But it's still not at the point where we can make full sentences and be like, oh, okay, okay. So this is my video for today. Um, we're gonna keep working on this audio um, and see what you guys think because I really believe this audio is the best information you will have. If you think it's fake, then it's fucking fake. I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing about your thoughts of this being fake. I can't do nothing if you think this time is really 2 a.m., not 3 a.m. for it. I don't know. All I could do is look at what is in front of me and try to figure out what the fuck is being said. All right, I'm out of here. Peace.